much more of a hassle for us to get anywhere. So let's convince our client to take less money, which is good lawyering on their part to be able to pull that off. But what you do is you just go and present the other offer again, and you're like, you're under an obligation to take this to your client and kind of strong arm them and like, pin it on the ethical rules. And then the client's obviously going to be like, oh, do I want 120,000 or 200,000? Like, I'll take the bigger offer. Duh.
Yeah. Yeah. And then if the lawsuit went away, right, if we settled the lawsuit, then probably Crispin could get those investors back that were going to pay off the loan. So I don't know.
Yeah,
We don't have a smart legal team. We don't have a smart CEO.
Feel free to ask the legal team if they want to hire some outside help. But I can get my pro hockey VJ license for Washington.
We're not in Washington. We're in like Delaware or something stupid like that.
That's probably even easier. I think you could probably just like do that online for pro hockey VJ.
Right. I mean, I think that we picked because like nobody lives in Delaware. Like I think we like picked one because it had very easy laws.
Yeah. Everything is Delaware because Delaware won the race to the bottom. It was like, hey, you can be in any state, and Delaware is like, great, we'll make it better for anybody else by like making it really favorable to be in our state and fuck our people. That's why nobody lives there, and all the businesses are incorporated there.
Yeah, my last company was quote unquote in Delaware.
Yeah, they all of them.
Yeah. Not a single employee of our company has ever lived in, worked in, or probably even visited Delaware. But we
I am curious though, because I think you have to have like at least a post office box there, and I wonder what the ratio of like citizens to post office box spots are in Delaware versus other states. Probably like 100 times greater.
Yeah. We do have a physical office in Hollywood that we have maintained for the entire history of the company, even though we are a fully remote company and nobody works there.
That sounds expensive.
So that's where that $7 million went.
Expensive. It's an entire employee's monthly salary every single month that we pay on rent to an empty office. But the real reason we have it is because it's within driving distance of Crispin's house, and Crispin homeschool. Well, I say Crispin's wife homeschools because Crispin doesn't believe in education. And so sometimes he just needs to get out of the house and his ego is too big to use a co-working space, which is why we've been paying for this office for 4.5 years.
Oh yeah, brother.
Yeah, I think Crispin needs to. I mean, I'm not like Team Billionaire Joe, but I'm not Team Crispin either.
No, I've never been Team Crispin. That's terrible. If there's a way that we get out of this, like still having a company but having lost Crispin, that is the best case scenario. We'll see.
Well, what if? I mean, is the auction format set? Because if it's going to be like piecemeal, right? Like we're auctioning off individual chunks of assets. I mean, you guys could maybe, like with my previous pitch, not buy the whole company or whatever, but buy just enough that you need to then start
what's valuable.
Well, like IP, right? That's what you really need is the IP. You don't want to build everything from scratch.
Doing the work, yeah.
Right.
No, it's not set because I think Crispin's strategy right now is like, we're going to make this as difficult as possible. So I think he's just ghosting Billionaire Joe. And like, that's where we're at. So.
Yep, that'll slow it down.
That will slow it down.
Yep, every day the lawyers are going to have to debate, is it reasonable to say like this amount of days left in our demand?
He went on a week-long vacation to the woods, and then he came back and started tweeting. That's where we're at.
Did he do, what is ayahuasca?
I have no idea. Anyway, hi, y'all. Want to do a session?
Yeah. How's it going?
What up?
It's going good. I think I, on my end, am nearly completely done with estate stuff, which is big.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Super big.
Fuck yeah, let's party.
All right.
So
I have no idea. Can we see the map before you ask us what happened?
Yeah, you're on the map. Get in the thing.
The map is being shown.
I see it now.
These
I don't
guys
remember
all
seeing this map, though.
like ravens.
What?
All of the guys that we're with, they look like ravens. Only one of them has a raven, but they all look like they look like Harry Potter fanfic drawings of anime guy whose like form is a raven.
So yeah, you do see that some of them have outfits that have mini raven feathers like pinned to them. Like especially two of them. Like the older boy and the younger man off to the east like definitely has like a bunch of feathers pinned to their like shoulders.
All right.
But what do you guys remember from last time?
I was reading poetry to children.
It's true about
I'm pretty,
ravens.
I'm pretty sure I met my dad.
Oh, right. Okay. That's ringing some bells. I remember that whole saga.
Allegedly.
And this is the camp that we're in, right? Is the camp of all of his family members. The dad's a jerk, but everybody else seemed pretty chill. Right.
Yes,
Does that
sir.
sound
That perfect representation.
Sounds exactly correct. So yeah, this is the Martikov camp that you are in. And I know it was getting late, and I know Norbert hit the sack early.
What about
So there's
Ezia? Have you had a whole night's sleep since your nightmare fit?
No, I'm pretty tired, dude.
I know you're excited about seeing your family and all, but you should probably rest up.
You think it's time to go night-night?
You make your own decisions. I'm just pointing out that you look rough.
Are we doing a long rest?
I think that's what Norbert was attempting.
Okay.
Norbert, if Norbert has already laid down, I talked to the peeps around here. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forget the conclusion of our discussion.
I mean,
Like,
you
generally speaking, he does not think he's like my family, and I'm not gonna lie, like, good argument. They're not halflings, but what was the hook? Did he give us?
that they were kicked out of their own winery. I mean, you can ask them; they're still here.
No, that basically answers the question. Next step, investigate the winery. Did we ask about the Wizard of Wines? Or is that the winery's name? I'm bad with stuff.
So Lior remembers a tale about it, but no, you did not ask about it.
Alright, well, I'm about ready for bed, but it would probably be nice to ask about that before we go to bed. Like,
okay. Who do you ask?
probably not the guy that I made it awkward trying to say we're family. Probably,
Oh, yeah. So Adrian is kind of like slunk off, and you don't really see where he's gone.
okay. This lady with the child. She looks
Stefania?
vulnerable. I'm gonna ask her. That came out wrong. But yeah, she seems like she might be more amenable to talking.
Yeah, you see her right now, and she's kind of like dead eye staring into the fire, and you see some tears kind of running down her face.
Hey, how's it going, Stefania? So me and my friends, I don't know. I think in the morning we're thinking about maybe. I don't know. That we've discussed this, but I'm definitely thinking it would be nice to try to help you guys out. Can you answer me a quick question though? What's this Wizard of Wines I've heard about?
Oh, she wipes some of her tears away, and she's kind of snaps out of like her mini trance, and she goes, that is a very old tale. There a long time ago,
In a land far, far away.
Yeah. So a long time ago, there was a young mage that came to Barovia long before the devil's time and fell in love with the land. She formed a bond with the locals, as well as like more of the tribes in the woods, the forest folk. Um, there are multiple tribes of them at the time, and she managed to broker a peace between the factions that were warring, and she brought forth like a beautiful era of peace and understanding between the early settlers of the valley and forest folk. This impressed the ladies and the Fanes, and to help the mage settle the land and start a bountiful vineyard, they each gifted her a gemstone to plant in her fields. And I believe that's what the forest folk are after now, are those gems.
The forest folk. Okay.
And
So we need
how
to
much do you know about?
find Wizard of Wines, gems. Do you have any leads on said gems? You know any? You know where they are?
Or what they do.
Oh, or what they do?
They bring life to our vineyards where there would probably be none. Without the gems, our vineyard will decay and crumble. So there isn't much time.
Okay. Well, thank you for that tale of informational fortitude. I'm combining random words now, so I think I'm way too tired. I'm gonna go to bed. Thank you, though. Miss, what was it, Stephanie?
Stefania.
Stephanie. Oh, what a lovely name.
Oh, thank you. I didn't choose it.
That's a standoffish way to take a compliment. I didn't say that. I go to bed.
Anybody else want to do anything before bed?
Nope.
Okay. So you all find different spots with sleeping rolls that the Mardikovs have pulled from their tents. And
Are we in a tent or are we under the open stars? Or the canopy, whatever, are we outside?
I would say that you could probably do either. It's your choice.
Well, where did Norbert go? Norbert, do you go in a tent?
I think that I told Norbert that he had to sleep on the ground.
Then I think we should all do that.
All right.
Yeah, this is correct.
All right.
I'm an open air kind of guy.
All right. So you all just have your own little spots out in the open air all around the encampment.
Does Pitlick sleep?
No, he basically stands over you and just kind of watches you intently.
Oh, I love that.
Not creepy at all. Love it.
And then every time you open your eyes to check to see if he's there, he smiles.
Cool.
He doesn't sleep.
It'll like
he
a
waits.
fin insert.
I didn't think Puddlewick was creepy until we got this pip for him, this avatar thing. Now he feels creepy.
There you go. Yeah, some of the stuff in Curse of Strahd is just purposely made creepy to the point where it looks like everything's an enemy combatant.
Yeah.
Anything's an enemy combatant if you try hard enough.
That is true.
Anything's an enemy combatant. Yeah, once maybe.
So the fire burns low in the grove as the night sets in, and the faint orange glow flickering on all the tree trunks in the grove. The Mardikovs have given you like space, and you're like on the ground, cleared patches of earth. They've given you what they could: food, drink, bowl of stew. But after you talk to them, they kind of all go. Yeah, they all kind of go eerily quiet. Stefani sitting by the fire with baby wrapped tightly to her chest, and the older children lie beside her, but none are sleeping. You see the older child staring into the flame, like holding on to the younger brother, and you see the Elvir, the older, the older brother of Stefania, kind of staring up towards the ravens, and you can see his mouth moving. Davian has wandered off onto a stump, staring out towards the pond, and all of you can hear Stefania, not like wailing, but just weeping, like silently weeping. And you all know why. Because Erwin has died, and the family is mourning. But you all end up having a full night's rest.
All right, push the button.
Push the button.
Do I successfully rest this time?
Mm-hmm.
From why I didn't last time? Let me.
Story
correct.
reasons. Yeah.
Jake doesn't.
In the morning, if we have time for me to give an inspiring speech, then everyone can have 8 temp HP.
Lior, as you awake, can you make a perception check?
14.
You get the smallest glimpse of a dog that runs out from behind a tree and then disappears.
Okay. Are they like having breakfast? Is there a gathering of Mardikovs around here?
So when you all wake up, you find the children are still in their tent, and the elder family members are gathered around the fire, and they are having breakfast.
Cool. I want to go and casually ask what their dog's name is. Like, have breakfast, morning pleasantries, but then like drop in like, oh, is the dog's name?
So Lior, you say that, and then the elder patriarch Davian turns to you and is like, "We don't have dogs."
Oh, saw a dog this morning.
Not
There's
ours.
definitely a dog, not a wolf.
Well, we don't keep any of them. They scare the ravens.
Was it an unfriendly dog?
I mean, it looked like a dog, like a domesticated dog. Is there a village around here or something? It's kind of weird for a dog to be out on its own.
It might have been a wild dog. I don't know. Looking for scraps? I have no idea what dog you saw.
Okay.
Just to clarify, I get to reset my missing max HP, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Wait,
And
the
are
max
we just at
HP comes
default?
from Edge Thou, so only if he's casting that.
No,
So
I
the
had
damage-
I am
reduced,
casting it.
reduced max HP from necrotic vampire things.
Got it.
Oh.
Okay,
But you are
so we're
doing that?
up 5 on max HP. Yeah.
Yep, I cast that
Damn it.
for the 3s of you guys, and I'm refreshing Goodberry.
Okay.
Why do I always click override max HP to 5?
And
5.
this is a good spell, right? 5. I'm gonna take the opportunity while we're having breakfast, gathering around to give my 10-minute inspiring speech and give you all 8 temp HP.
Oh, I feel so inspired by this breakfast.
Norbert
It's
is
a speech about
howdy.
solidarity and how we're going to set right the land.
Wait, did you just say 10, not 8?
No, it's 8.
Sorry.
Can Norbert sleep in an inspiring way? Serious
Yes,
question.
you just look so adorable curled up that we're all inspired to help protect you more.
Serious answers only, please.
That
So
was
you're
serious.
inspiring. You try to sleep in an inspiring way, and you wake up kind of like a imagine like a cartoon caterpillar mid scrunch, like your butt's sticking straight up in the air, and your face is like so close to your knees, and you just
That
like
is-
fall over.
That is wildly descriptive, my friend.
But you can imagine it, right?
Yeah, I did.
Now, Dag, the only non-Mardukov, I guess, he married in. He is Stefania's husband.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I need to remind everyone of this because I'm reminding myself of this because there's just a lot of characters.
I put it all in our
There
notes.
is a lot of.
Oh,
I
okay.
remember.
All right.
I appreciate
I didn't
any
like
and all
do
reminders.
an ASCII family tree, but I could have. Like,
Oh, true. Dag approaches you after your inspiring speech and says, I appreciate you all watching over us last night. The children has slept more tonight than they have in days, thanks to you. But the truth
Happy to
is,
help out.
we're not safe yet. None of us. Not until the winery's back in our hands.
Right. I didn't get the full story about that because I was engaged with the kids most of the night. So do you know exactly what is happening at the winery right now?
No, whatever is in there, blighted things. They're twig creatures, monsters, malformations created by those forest folk. There's maybe 100 of them there. There's just, it's impossible to tell. There's hordes of them. I don't know,
Right.
like
You
whatever.
said twig monsters, like they're like tree creatures?
Yeah, somewhat.
Huh.
Imagine a tumbleweed that wants to murder you, is how I kind of imagine them.
And you haven't seen any of the forest folk. You don't know where they might be. in
I've
Alba.
seen a few of them there while we were escaping. I am under the impression that they are behind all of this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, and they're actually on the site. That's interesting. And you don't know what they're looking for exactly.
Well,
Like if we knew exactly where they were going, then it would be easy to head them off.
I don't know exactly, but I know if you rid the forest folk from there and whoever's controlling these things, hopefully you can get them to leave as well.
Mm-hmm.
But we definitely need to hurry. I don't know how much longer our vineyard can survive.
I don't think we were planning on doing anything else. They won't let us into Kresk until we bring back wine, so
I will let you have an entire wine shipment for free if you do this.
Norbert walks up, yawning and stretching and scratching his butt a little bit, and he's like, I mean, if they're made of wood, I mean, I think I can deal with them pretty good.
No fire. Absolutely not.
Why no fire?
Absolutely not. You know how easy that entire vineyard it is to be engulfed in flame?
I wouldn't think it'd be that easy.
I'm
It
not
depends
just
on
like
what kind of
noontime.
vineyard it is.
Guys,
That's
I'm like,
Alina knowledge,
like-
though, not your knowledge.
I'm forest spirit adjacent myself. I don't think I support fighting the forest spirits anyway. Personally, just my personal thought.
That's fine. Can I have
You know-
some of this? Can I have some of this breakfast while we're at it?
Davian comes up from behind you, Norbert, and says, yes.
Okay. Norbert
You-
starts eating breakfast and listens.
Keep in mind, any piece of vineyard that you burn down will not grow back.
I won't. I'm just waking up. I haven't had, my morning, whatever the equivalent coffee is here.
Wine. We only drink wine in Barovia.
Norbert's like,
But you have
Yeah.
your caffeinated wine, your uncaffeinated wine. The morning
Right.
time, the nighttime
Morning
stuff.
wine, afternoon wine, evening wine. Very different.
who was it that walked up to me to offer me breakfast real quick?
Davian.
Hey, David, y'all got tree nog?
No.
God damn it. I'm never
Just
gonna find it here. Can I get some wine?
No. We have stew.
All right. Norbert eats stew and listens. I just had to get a tree nog asking, and it's been a while.
I do not know what that is, so I cannot offer it to you.
You're not talking to me because this is Jesse, not Norbert.
You did ask him about Treenog.
Yeah, the first time.
He's just continuing on that thought.
Okay, fair.
He's an old man. You've said him mumbling now. Like it's gonna be a while.
All right.
So, now my brother Adrian's back from scouting. And then he reaffirms that they at least 60, 70 strong from what we can see, and that's just in the vineyard. That's not even in the winery. So, we would ask you.
It's like we think we don't need to get them all. We think we just need to get whatever created them, and they'll collapse back into tumbleweeds. That's our theory.
Possibly, because these things don't have minds of their own.
Okay. Interesting.
So you drive these blights from our home. We won't forget it. We will offer you a shipment of wine that you said you wanted to take to Kresk. You can have it. You can have the funds or the payment for it.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm also invested in the land not dying and people not dying. So I'm happy to help.
I mean, agreed. This is the only place in Barovia making wine. So
yeah, then we'd have nothing to drink. What would we drink in the morning if not our morning wine?
Yeah, only place that makes wine can't get a glass.
All right. Are we off, Crow? Do we need anything else? We're off to slay some fairy folk.
I want to say before we go, I just want to say, you guys have been so hospitable. Are you also followers of Cyril Lolly?
no.
I'll teach you all about them. I'll teach you. But for now, I'll go take care of these guys with my friends, and see what we can do.
Hey man, sorry for being grumpy. Thank you for the breakfast. I just still waking up. You know how it is, waking up and all that.
The little boy comes up to you, Edge Stay Out, and goes, "Why are you so small?"
Is the little boy bigger than him?
Slightly.
Look. I'll tell you one thing right now, little guy. If I knew the answer to that question, I'd tell you.
You don't know why you're small? Are you cursed?
No, I'm just that's just the way I am. It's like you're asking a very existential question right now.
Yeah. If you travel far enough, kid, you will probably meet at least 4 people that are that size.
Yeah. I come from a village of people that are this size. The real question is, why am I this size and you guys are supposed to be my family and you're not my size? That's a real mystery, but I'll figure that out when I get there.
You're not
The
our
answer is because
family.
size is inversely proportional to luck, and Edge the Out is lucky.
Hey, canon.
If he was lucky, he wouldn't have ended up here.
I mean, that's hard to argue with.
I chose to come here.
Lucky. All right.
I know you casted good berries earlier before the conversation. Is that 1 per, good sir?
That's 2 for each of us, including well, we decided Piddlewick doesn't have pockets, so.
No, but he does
I
have a
don't
place
know.
to store a knife, so I think it works.
Yeah, I thought we landed on yes, he could carry things.
He gets 2 then, if he can carry 2.
He was squished in blade-like form.
Oh, maybe Arabella. Maybe 1 to him, 1 to Arabella, just in case.
I mean, surely a good berry is smaller than the hilt of a sword or a knife or whatever.
Well, it depends. Yeah.
Oh, we could rig him a little pouch.
I'm sure that good berries, to me, in my mind, they can't be bigger than a strawberry. I'm thinking like blueberry size.
I was thinking blueberry.
I'm thinking the sheath at which I would put a dagger is thinner in which a blueberry
The blade.
is.
That's the blade, though. I'm talking about the hilt. Like, think of a blueberry, like a hilt that is thinner than a blueberry.
Fair.
We're giving him 1. What he does with it is up to him.
We give him 1, Arabella 1. Each of us gets 2.
I want to go kind of casually a casual investigation of the area where I saw the dog and see if there's footprints or anything.
Do an investigation.
Cool. And when I say casual, like I am trying to investigate. I'm just trying not to be too obvious about it to the rest of the group.
Oh, for sure.
Passively, I might say.
I would not say passively.
You find no footprints whatsoever.
Although perhaps I should have said passively because my passive investigation is 1 point higher. So. All right. No. Nothing. Got it.
Nothing.
Did the dog go kind of in the direction that we're heading, or is it opposite? Or
you saw it go behind the tree, and that's all you saw.
But I don't know which way are we leaving camp from? Is it like did he go east and we're going east or west, or I don't know.
So you guys are off the road. You kind of went west off the road, so you need to kind of go east to get back onto the road.
Okay. And
which
way did the dog go?
So the dog was kind of on this southern tree to the south,
and went south.
You just saw him go behind the tree. That's all you saw.
Okay, but he's not currently behind the tree because I went and looked for footprints. And
correct, it's not currently there.
Okay, cool. Investigation complete. Back to the road we go.
Arabelle says to all of you, I am gonna wait here. Just pick me up on your way back to Kresk, please.
Then Piddlewick will take your good berry. Is Piddlewick coming with us?
Of course.
Oh yeah,
Piddlewick, are you coming?
I second
Yes.
that.
Cool. Take her good berry. She doesn't
Yeah,
need
I
all she's here.
second that.
He rips one of the good berries from Arabelle and then pelts her with it into her face, and it explodes. And you can see him miming like doubling over laughing and like holding his belly and like leaning back and laughing.
Cool, bro.
Is he evil?
Arabelle gets up and wipes her face like, what the heck? I hate this thing. Why do we have it?
It
Doesn't
has
do
technically
anything.
been in the group longer than you have, so like
I've been more help than this toy has.
right. We're gonna give you guys some breathing space. We're gonna take Piddlewick. You're gonna stay here. When we reconvene, we'll all be friends again. It'll be fine.
Okay.
Before we go, I would like to go up to Arabelle. Hopefully this is okay. If it's not, whatever. But I would like to give her my crossbow, my light crossbow, and all of my bolts.
Oh.
So you hand her the light crossbow, and she looks a little confused, and she grabs it. And even though it's a light crossbow, it's still a little heavy for her, so it just goes immediately into the ground. And like, this for me?
You can prop it up on something.
Yeah.
If you need to shoot somebody.
Yeah, you beat me to it. Yeah. Hey, a little extra protection for yourself and everybody else. Seems a little heavy for you. You could prop it up.
I guess I'll just see both hands for this.
Throw it up on a crate or something. I don't know, but
I don't know how this works. Maybe I get one of the Marty Cuffs to show me.
I would like to just montage, give her the basics.
Okay.
Move
Training
forward.
montage.
Yeah, training montage if that's okay, DM.
Sure, you give her like the once over of like how to crank the bolt back and like load it and
Actually,
show her.
can I roll for anime black and white training montage?
You don't have that much time.
Okay.
I checked my inventory to see how much a crossbow weighs because I also have one, and discovered while I was there that a bedroll is super heavy. It's 7 pounds.
Oh damn.
Fun fact.
Yeah.
The only one who started with the bedroll.
Well, because I arrived in it. I didn't start with a dagger.
Neither did I, which in hindsight I really needed to. But that was my fault.
Another fun fact from the description, when you are in a bedroll, you automatically succeed on saving throws against extreme cold. In case that comes up.
That is probably the most fun D&D fact I've heard in a long
So
time.
if we climb up the mountain, all of us are going in the one bedroll.
So you can succeed against Mount Everest.
Oh man, we're stranded on Pluto. Well, we've got our bedrolls. We can survive any cold temperature.
I will say that's like part of
Automatically.
standard. That's part of standard starting equipment, but we lost all of our standard starting equipment.
True.
We just didn't start with it, so we didn't ever have it.
Me, because I started in it. So
Wanna live on Pluto? Roll good.
Wait, didn't we rob some guy for it? Except when I say rob, I mean asked him, and he was like, "Yeah, sure, take him."
yeah, no, that was the session I wasn't there because you guys put it in the loot channel, and I was like, where was it? It was something. It was like, we got one bedroll, and I was like, to share, like stingy guy, and he was like, no, one bedroll each.
Yeah, see, the notes were in the Dark Ages back then.
Yeah. And one bedroll per party member. Yeah. Loot, 20 gold pieces. Plus 1 bedroll. 1 bedroll to share. No, 1 bedroll per party member. It's there.
So Norbert, like, after you like show her kind of like once over how to use it, she gets really quiet, and you can see like her mouth is kind of like opening and closing. She can't really find no words to say. She says, "No one's ever given me something like this. Most of the other Vistani are kind of scared of me. But thank you."
Yep.
She
Uh,
kind of she looks at you with like a crooked, like hesitant smile.
I just I do a quick head pat, give her a thumbs up. I'm like, you be good. We'll be back in a minute.
Well, you better not expect me to like hit a vampire in the eye on the first shot.
I mean, if you did, I'd be impressed.
She like awkwardly tries to like holster it, and the weapon is like sitting too big for her frame, so she's like leaning slightly, but she's trying to like proudly like wear it now.
Adorable.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
All right.
All right, we're off.
To the winery. And all of you make your way out of the camp.
Oh, yeah, it was going to be all of you make a saving roll.
Oh, roll initiative.
Hold on. 1 second.
Okay.
Never mind. Sorry.
Are you going to try and are you trying to augury?
I could. I thought we might. I don't know. I mean, there's no real question about it right now. I mean, do we want team? Do we have a specific strategy? I can try to meditate upon the question of if that strategy will be more or less effective than another, basically, kind of, depending how I word it.
Yeah, maybe would workshop the wording because, like, is there any other better strategy out there? I feel like the answer would be yes.
Well, the question more is just we could ask one specific strategy, like, are we being dumb?
Good vibes or bad vibes? Yeah.
Good vibes, bad vibes about one thing.
Got one
I don't
strategy.
really know.
I don't really have any.
We've decided we're not going to burn down the whole vineyard. And beyond that, we have no strategy. So I don't know what we would ask.
I have one. DM, have we leveled up yet?
Nope.
All right.
That's the only question. When will I be able to do one more action?
DM, when will I be capable of changing my current?
Oh, you get to change spells on your levels?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's like real crippling to go a long time without them. Yeah.
6 months without being able to swap out the spell.
We'll say that bit me once. I had Featherfall as a spell, and then I like got to a level up, and I was like, man, I never used this, and I never will, and I took it out in the next session. Like, I can't. No, I don't have that anymore.
That's how it goes, right?
Yeah. So then we had a party member falling from like 200 feet up in the air, and I was just like, sorry, calm emotions. It's the best I can do. You're not gonna survive. You're gonna feel great about it.
You're gonna be hella chill about it.
That is hilarious.
So do you do an augur?
I'm not gonna lie. Here's what I was actually about to ask, like, can I still change my spells for the day? Because we really haven't started the day, and I was thinking about taking that off.
Oh yeah, you can.
Actually,
prepare, can't you?
Let's just move on. I don't even have anything specific I want to put in instead.
You sure?
I'm sure. I also don't have a specific question though, so we'll just keep moving.
Okay.
Save it for later. Maybe you'll have a question when we're like in the
Right.
pit. You know,
That's
like,
what I'm thinking.
trying to escape something.
We'll have to decide. Do we go in? Maybe the door's locked. Like, we might find a use for it. It's a ritual spell.
Fair.
Let's see. Well, you guys are gonna love this. We're back to no map.
Yes, sir.
I did like the art on the Marnikov family, though. Great.
It was all AI.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just make you feel bad about it.
Oh.
Is this the best thing that was available? The actual module only has art for one of them.
Mm.
You can tell you're not, the young generation. Should have just lied about it.
Jokes aside, when you said it,
they all looked like they went together. That was what I liked about it. Is that it felt very coherent. It's like, ooh, this family, like, they belong together.
I didn't actually look at it, but jokes aside, when you said it was the best available, I was like, oh, that actually made me a little sad.
Oh.
I would hope, OG art.
That human art would be.
Yeah.
Well, it's pretty niche, right? There's one family you may or may not meet if you're playing this one D&D campaign and you're already 6 months into it.
Yeah.
Like, how many people are doing fan art of that? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not brokenhearted.
I mean, the
isolated statement.
The module's Arabelle, that's what that looks like. That's literally the module's Arabelle.
Yeah, well, I was going to comment on the art style is so different.
Yeah.
Well, and it would make sense that I'd imagine there's actually a decent amount of fan art for Arabelle and Strahd and a lot of the other key people that we've been running up against.
There's fan art for the guy we tried to kill in the woods.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
There's probably also module art for all of them.
I usually use the module art, but if it's unavailable, then I'll just grab something. And the first thing I grabbed was literally already AI generated, so I didn't generate it, but I'm using AI generated, which is still just as bad. So,
God damn it, I love AI.
It's not quite as bad. Like, because you didn't initiate the query and do all of the energy waste. Like, it's not quite as bad.
I'm gonna get an AI girlfriend and marry it, and you're gonna have to accept that, Aaron.
Well, now you're gonna now I'm gonna feel bad because this map I did generate.
Like, I was mad about this. Like, it's not like you're taking away. You're not gonna hire somebody to paint the art for this, right? Like,
you can't. You actually can. So the argument is that you could buy art and tokens, and they do have those available in Roll20.
Maybe you're a person who would buy those. I am not a person who would ever buy those, so I'm not taking money out of somebody else's pocket.
Yeah.
We'll just have like colored tokens and be like, use your imagination.
When I did Call of Cthulhu, I used coins for the monsters. I was like, they are indescribable eldritch horrors. Like, I'm not going to watercolor them for you guys. Like,
So the muddy roads wind through like mist choked trees until it opens up into a wide sloping field. And ahead you can see the Wizards of Wine's vineyard, or what's left of it. You see rows of twisted grapevines twisting across the earth like blackened ribs. Their once rich leaves now withered and skeletal. You do see.
Oh wait, hold on, shit! I just thought of something.
Yeah.
When she described the gems, did she describe them in such detail that I could?
No.
Describe or name an object that is familiar to me?
No. Definitely not familiar to you. You know a lot of gyms. How do you know these specific gyms? You don't.
Well,
were
even that's even the types of gems. Like, find the nearest ruby this spell could do. Did she say that?
No,
Ruby.
she didn't. She didn't say
Okay.
what kind of gyms there were at all.
Okay.
If you've brought that up though, I will grill you on that on the way because I wasn't
Oh,
I
yeah,
wasn't in that
I meant
conversation with that person, but be like, what do you? So like, are they different? Can they do different things? Because the Fanes are different. The Fanes have different powers. Like, so like, do they have different colors? Like, what are their powers? What do they look like? What do they do? I'd be very frustrated if you don't have answers.
Well, you see, when I asked her, I asked, oh shoot, I asked her at one point. I got a vague sense that it was important to ask if they do different things, and she gave me a kind of non-committal answer as if she's not familiar.
Yeah, people don't know their stories anymore. Because the Fanes are different. There's the Weaver, the Huntress, and the Seer, and they do different things.
Oh, there's 4 of these, right?
No, there was 3.
Oh, there was 3.
Okay,
I don't know why.
That would have been earth-shattering if there were 4. Would have disrupted Lior's entire worldview.
A light drizzle begins to fall.
Is it normal rain? Does
mean,
it smell and taste like normal rain?
Do a perception check.
Okay.
That was a question. That was a question.
I only rolled an 8.
It looks and smells like normal rain.
Okay.
Unpainted fences blindly follow the trail, which skirts north of sprawling vineyard before bending south toward a stately building. The fog takes on ghostly forms as it swirls between the neatly tended rows of grapevines. Here and there you see rope-handed half-barrels used for hauling grapes. North of the trail is a large stand of trees, and a man no, there are lots of little creatures all over the vineyards.
Little. Define little. Edge size?
Burn.
Let me see. Let me see if I can find a picture.
Can we reconfirm really quick if Edge the Owl is shorter than me, despite me being shortened? I just need to remember. I just need to remember where I stand.
Where you fall.
Well, definitely the drizzle hit you first. So
okay. I don't hold it above him.
I didn't put an actual height in. I just put average for me. So I don't.
I think at one point we discussed this. I have in my notes 5 foot tall.
Yeah.
I'm in like the 3-foot range, potentially not even a full 3.
Oh, no shit.
I'm pretty sure that's.
I think that's awesome.
I mean, this is like your hobbit stand-in, so even smaller than dwarves.
All right. They look like. Oh no. There we go. Like this in the general chat.
Okay, but how big are they?
They're about your size.
My size.
Yeah.
Average human size.
Do a perception check.
Okay. And how far away are they?
From where you are, let's see.
That's a nat 20.
Nice.
Nat 20. They actually look a bit smaller now that you've kind of focused on them.
Describe their organs.
They look like sticks.
Are their eyes glowing or are they just red?
Their eyes might be glowing a little bit.
Okay. And they are moving on all fours?
Some of them are. Some of them are on two limbs. They look like woody shrubs. Every single step kind of like has to wrench its foot from the ground. They look humanoidish.
Yeah, and how far away were they again?
From you, let's see. Yeah, I would say they're probably 200 feet from you.
Okay. What are they doing? Just walking? Milling about?
They're kind of trudging forth through the mist and rain. You see like a dozen, 2 dozen. It's too many to count. They are just kind of meandering around the vineyards.
They're not all moving in the same direction. They're just meandering.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, cool. Be like, shh. The rest of the group. I don't know if these things have ears, but
you do see a gate in front of the fence right before the vineyard.
I think Norbert would heed Leor's warning and go stealth, duck,
Yep.
careful crawl, what have you.
Okay. All right.
What's Piddlewick doing? I'm especially going. I'm going to supervise Piddlewick.
Did we bring him really?
We did. He wanted to come.
Okay.
Piddlewick has like picked up a tiny like not really tiny, like a kind of a thick short stick and stuck it in the corner of his mouth and is biting on it like a cigar. And he's kneeling onto the ground and like waving his hands about and like pointing to everything.
Okay.
He's like pantomiming like he's like telling you guys where to go.
David Copperfield smoking a cigar while making a snowman or a snow angel. I don't know. I don't understand Piddlewick.
All right. Cool. Good. Zara, what are you doing?
I'm sorry. Looking at pictures that my wife just sent me about a tree that almost fell in our house.
Wait, the one in... Not the one in Kansas? The other one?
No, yeah, the other one. And she's like, I can't lift this. And it's like an entire tree limb, just like it took out her grill. Anyway, sorry.
Okay, I was going to ask you, did you successfully evade said tree?
Well, yeah, neither of us. I mean, I'm in Kansas, so I evaded it by like 1,000 miles.
Well, but I mean, like major things, like vehicle. Like, I'm sorry for the grill.
Yeah, no, and honestly, the grill's probably fine. She can't stand it up though, but it's probably fine.
Man, twig monsters everywhere.
Yep.
Damn.
Yep.
Thematic.
But anyway, sorry, are we splitting up or something? What was the question? I missed just like, I only missed.
We're approaching the vineyard and we see monster creatures inside of it, and I've shushed everybody. So the question is, what are you doing and how do you approach?
Well, obviously sneakily.
There's a gate. Are you going to be the one to open it?
Sure.
Okay. Zara's going first.
Okay.
Good to me.
So since you all are we're starting this, and I'm gonna make this kind of like a skill challenge.
Okay.
Sounds good.
If you guys remember that one thing I did one time.
Mm-hmm.
I do.
I'm familiar with them in general.
Okay.
You burn the skills as you go, right? So you can't make the same one multiple times.
Correct. Well, at least by the same party member.
Yeah.
Okay, so for this first part, as you're approaching, I would say you're kind of like scoping out the vineyard as you guys pause. You didn't like rush in immediately. Is there anything you'd like to do to try and scope out the winery before actually passing through its fencing?
Yeah. I want to scope it out.
So,
well, first off, as I'm approaching, like, look
before
around.
you do that, I want to inspire you.
Oh, that's nice of you. But yeah, probably at least a little bit of, like, I don't know how big the, like, perimeter area is, but if it's
no, you
like,
have to. So tell me a skill that you want to try and use and like an argument for it, type of
Hold
thing.
on, Zaro. Before I see you looking intently, let Cirillali guide you when I cast guidance.
okay, I would like to investigate the entire premises with my ridiculously huge buffs.
I was gonna say.
You don't have
So-
to use the inspiration right now if you just have it. So
If
wait,
you-
Yeah, but if I can make this the most challenging, I can probably pass it with my plus 20.
If Zaro rolls above a 30, do we understand the entire complex?
Yeah. Well, no. The thing is, investigate to me would be like you'd have to like actually like get up close to it. What you're doing right now is you're just perceiving.
Okay, then why did you ask me what skill I wanted to use?
No, because
like
there's
describe
other.
what you're gonna do. Like
Yeah, like kind of like that. So I would say perception is probably what you're trying to go for with what you're trying to do.
All right,
So yeah,
let's do
so just
perception.
roll perception.
Okay, it wasn't that one, but hear me out here.
That's not 30, Zaro.
D4
there are no nat ones on anything
no,
except attack
don't
rolls.
use your inspiration dice on that. You're not gonna turn it into success. Don't do it.
No, that's the only
don't
thing I
do it.
didn't.
You can
I
save
used
your inspiration dice.
Guidance disappears. I did not use
Yeah.
an inspiration dice. I get the D8 myself.
Okay.
I use guidance because guidance doesn't last that long.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
And I think guidance
Yeah.
might even rules of written have to go on the next one. I'm not sure.
Okay. So you're up to an 8
Yes, an 8.
on your perception. Okay.
I can reroll ones.
Yeah, but you're not making the check.
Oh, you got lucky?
Yeah, I had 3 boosts for it, but it didn't pan out very, very well.
We didn't even need to do a perception check. I already got a nat 20 on my perception check.
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed that part.
Yeah, I already pointed out to you guys everything that I saw about the monsters and everything.
Yeah.
Whoops. If I could take it back.
All right, it's okay. Well, it's okay. I still needed. Well, each step I'm going to give like 2 checks. So I'm going to say those are your 2 checks there, even though they're kind of the same thing. I think it's okay.
I did also want to check in this. You gave us some information about the creatures, and Flashor, you also just said 2 checks. So, well, I wanted to try to see, like, I imagine I've seen some forest spirits of some kind. I mean, I am, in tune with the forest vibes and shit. So, well, what's the vibe? Do I get a vibe off the enemies?
So
Entities.
Enemies a vibe.
Yeah, I was gonna say I wanted.
You were trying to see
get
the vibe of like the animals and the like the
forest
nature.
spirits.
Do like an animal handling for me.
Like I think what you're trying to get at another way said is, are these things like an extenuation of nature or like a blight on nature? Right?
And
Like
you
are
don't
these
think
things
that's a
part of the
nature
natural world?
That would be a good yes. To give a more specific question, that is a great representation.
right. Do an animal handling for me.
Not a nature.
I'm trying to check.
Nope.
Why can't I fucking pull this up? I mean, that is potentially informative, anyways.
I feel like, yeah, that answers your question, right?
I'm trying to find my plus. I don't know. Is that in skills or abilities?
It's a skill. It's the second one down. I mean, it's based off wisdom,
yeah.
so you can
Plus
look at your
3,
wisdom.
12. Well, I wasn't sure. Maybe I was proficient.
So that is a failure.
Okay.
Damn, guys, those tree things look kind of fucking weird. I've never seen anything like that.
I'm gonna need the whole party to do a dexterity 13 saving throw.
Oh no! What? I have such a good dex modifier, and I failed.
I
have
also
plus 5.
What
oh
is
yeah, that's a big fail for me.
is Bardic Inspiration available for this?
It should be. Yeah, I put it in the chat.
Yes,
Yeah, I
as
passed
well.
that. That was the difference. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, saving throw is included. Yeah.
Guys, should I cast my stealthy spell? Potentially too late.
Potentially.
I'm potentially going to use Tides of Chaos. I'm just double checking real quick.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I am. I'm going to
The-
use Tides of Chaos.
Okay.
So I get to re-roll on that.
I just failed.
That works on
hella
saving throws?
failed. I have a +3.
My mind is blown.
Okay. I still failed.
Oof. That's rough.
Bad rolls, gang.
Yeah. Not off to an auspicious start.
Wasting our bad rolls early.
Gotcha.
I am a believer. I have
Yeah,
always
before
been a
it gets super
believer.
dangerous.
Karmic dice in real life, yeah.
So yeah. If you fail, you take 7 damage.
Yep.
And if you pass, you take half as much, so 4. Are we rounding up still?
Oh,
up.
do I have the skill? No, I have an attack I can see. Is this an attack I can see?
Yes.
Or if I
So
think
the needle blights are encroaching on you and have attacked you.
The needle blights, you say?
Are
Then
they
I
needle
would
blights?
like to use uncanny dodge.
I love it. I love free
Oops.
DM information.
And
Oopsies.
I feel like uncanny dodge should give me 2 damage, but there is an argument that it should work like evasion, which is like I already took the other half off the board, and this would take half off the board.
Because they're needle blights.
No,
Yeah.
it's just because I don't know. Do you half the half, or is it if you already got
Right.
half off? You
Does
get half
it
off?
apply before or after? Yeah.
Right, because evasion is very clear. Like, oh yeah, if you were going to take half, you take 0. If you weren't going to take half, you now take half.
So I guess that means you take 0, right?
No, it's up to you.
Evasion's written that way. This spell is ambiguous.
Yes,
whatever.
uncanny dodge. I think the better interpretation is probably that I take 2, to be honest. But it's
Hold
up to
on.
you.
You get uncanny dodge or evasion.
Well,
Like
I don't get
different
evasion
scenarios.
because we are never going to level up. So I have uncanny dodge. I'm just
Okay, so
drawing
this
an
is the
analogy.
dex
Performed
save.
an uncanny dodge. Uncanny dodge is unclear. So
Okay, you take 2 then.
Okay, I took 2.
All right.
Never gonna level up.
Right, never getting evasion.
I thought it was none.
That is evasion, which I do not have. Uncanny dodge is just half an attack that you receive from somebody you can see.
Oh,
You
right.
accidentally-
Okay, no. See, so that's the point I was making. Damn, I hate to be that guy, but attack.
That's
Keyword
I
is
got that,
attack.
and he said yes. It's an attack I can see.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I guess it's an
So-
attacker that I can see. That's different.
Right, you shouldn't have a saving throw against an attack.
I don't agree with that. But anyway.
So the what are now are the needle blights, like an army of them become to emerge, approaching you with a very air of clear hostility. You can hear like the rustle of dead vines all around you. Like these inhuman shapes emerge from the vineyard, like their thorn-covered limbs crackling as they trudge forth through the mist and rain. 1 dozen, 2 dozen, like 30, 40. Fighting clearly is not an option. You can either flee or you can make a mad dash for the winery.
I would like to. I think Norbert. This is coming from myself, but like I think I would. Norbert would yell, "Run!" Like, and obviously we have our goal, so I'm gonna run towards the winery. But
Okay.
I was gonna say
I
run
think
is the only word that's like not descriptive here. We're gonna run either way, which direction. But I got you.
for sure,
for
for sure. I'm
Yeah.
just talking about like how Norbert would react to the moment.
Yeah, fair.
How tall are the vineyard rows?
Man, and I was gonna do that too before you had us all roll.
So the vineyards, I mean, they have stakes holding up the vineyards that are a little bit taller than you, honestly. Like, like maybe 6 feet tall.
And these things are a little bit smaller than me, and they appear with every step to be rooted to the ground, and they have to use effort to pull themselves up out of the ground.
A little bit. I may have been exaggerating slightly, but yeah, it takes some dirt with them every time they pick up.
Is it like a row of like? Is it individual stakes or is it like a fence?
Trellises that the vines would be growing on?
Right. Is it sturdy enough that like it would support weight? Like what I'm ultimately trying to go for is like, could I potentially jump across them all? Like, stepping on each one.
That's what I want to do. I want to go up and then run.
Okay. So, you head towards the vines and you're making a beeline for the building at the center yard, and above you a pair of ravens are squawking and cawing as they circle in the air. All around you, you see dark shapes rising between the vines and fence posts, their needle-covered forms lurching towards you. What do you do?
I want to stair step. I want to climb, and then I want to stair step and just learn, I don't know, just stepping stone over like trellis to trellis to trellis to trellis.
All right. Make an acrobatics check.
I hope you're good at acrobatics.
I am very, very good at acrobatics.
Yes, great.
It's a 16 naturally, and then my own boost gets it to a 19, and then I could, I guess.
I'll stick with the 19, I think. Yeah.
This is an honest mechanics question, DM. But in a skill challenge, aren't we still supposed to go around the bend?
Oh, do we have like a turn order?
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He said he only wants 2 rolls per people. I guess it's a question of whether or not we're forced, to be in the hot seat, or we can choose when we're going.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we definitely don't want it to just be like, Zaro does everything throughout the whole thing, but
yeah,
I think that's the burning mechanism.
You get a minimum. You get 2 challenges total for the whole thing. So if you do this, you don't get any more.
Okay, I was gonna say, just from a mechanic standpoint, I was trying to understand how you were running the skill challenge.
Basically, you get a max of 2. There's going to be 8 total chances.
Okay.
So this would be Zaro's second, and then he's out for the.
Yeah, I already rolled it. I have things that are slightly better, but it's something that's a strength of mine. Like if somebody's gonna roll it,
you nimbly make your way along the top of the trellises for the vineyards, and you're able to leap over the creatures with success.
If it's cool with the rest of the group, I want to cast Speak with Animals and talk to the ravens circling above us.
Well, okay. You cast Speak with Animals?
Yeah.
Okay. So you cast it, and the ravens, that you can hear them go, "Follow me! Follow me!"
Yeah, that's what I wanted. All right, guys, the ravens are helping us. We're gonna follow the ravens.
And you see that they are navigating a way through the trellises in order to navigate in between all of the creatures safely.
Sweet. Yeah, guys, they know that we're here to save their vineyard, and they are on board with it. Follow the ravens.
Is there enough space for, say, a warhorse? Can I safely traverse this without destroying, quote unquote, my family's winery?
I forgot we don't want to destroy it. I was gonna say you just go through everything.
Yeah, I wasn't. Yeah.
I mean, if you want to, you could use that later on if you wanted to. It's up to you.
I mean, I can.
If you turn into a horse while you're going through the vineyard, you will probably trample the vines. And you would know that.
Yeah, we're gonna not do that then. I would like to become something faster though.
How about a raven?
So
you don't have fly speed yet.
You pass through the vineyard and you make your way to the vinery. They have 4 doors to choose from. There's like padlock double doors. You see wait, actually, why don't I just give you a map now? That might be helpful.
Can't pick it. Sorry, guys. I'm wrecked.
What?
He's saying he can't pick the lock because he's tapped out for the day.
Oh no.
It's fine. It's fine.
We got to let me do it as a challenge.
What are the ravens indicating about this place as we approach?
Nothing. They seem to have scattered.
No, ravens, come back, friends. Show us where to go. Yelling this to this guy. Show us which door to use.
You see closed stable doors over here on the right. You do see a kind of like a veranda over here with some vats sitting on it. And possibly like you see some stairs maybe here on the far end that could be an entrance, and you also see the door in front of you. Which you try immediately is locked. And you do spy I'm just going to move one of you over here so you can see it. Can you let me? Thank you. You do spy right here a half open door.
Oh.
And you could also make your way around the house.
I'm gonna let someone else choose the door because I'm still yelling at the ravens in the sky.
Choose your door. What do you think?
Are these evil creatures descending upon us?
Mm-hmm.
But slowly, because they move slowly.
I think Norbert would path the least resistance in his own opinion. Run towards the stable doors and open them. If that is okay.
Okay.
Apologies if you were cooking edge there.
The doors of the stable are unlocked.
Okay. That freaked me out for a minute. I moved my own token and everybody else moved at the same time and it super freaked me out.
You're in control.
Weird. Noted.
So you you open the doors and you spot some draft horses in there, and you see it is a dead end, but the blights are coming. What do? You are in the stable currently.
The door's open. Go to the open door. I say.
Dead end?
Inarticulate. Yeah, there's horses here. We can let the horses out.
Leor, I saw you talk to those ravens.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, horses, we're here to save you guys. Can you trample some of these things that are coming after us? Yay? Nay?
No, get those creatures away from us!
All right, cool. Thanks for your help. We'll try to save you though. Still, they're not into it, guys.
You can sense the creatures approaching slowly towards you, towards the door.
All right, we gotta get out of
What
here.
do you do?
Keep running.
Send Pill to look after them. We gotta get to that open door. There's an open door.
Let's just keep running. Let's not sacrifice poor Piddlewick.
Well, they're in between us and the open door. Where are we gonna run to? Out into the middle of nowhere in the woods?
Oh.
That's not gonna help us.
Well, I feel like I can't do anything that would risk a skill check. We could probably just get around over through these guys.
Edgetown, maybe your moment to be a horse since these guys are chicken shit. I say that in not horse language. They didn't overhear that.
I wish I had just changed my spells. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go. I took way the wrong.
Can I talk to these guys? Are they animals?
You can try.
It says beasts, capital B, beasts. So if I shout, I shout out the door in beast language, like, we just want to talk, and see what happens.
What language? That be?
The spell says I can communicate with beasts.
Yeah, so it's binary. Is it a beast or not? If it is, it's whatever language it speaks.
Yeah.
Well, that's not
be it squirrel or elk or whatever.
And I can use my influence checks if they can understand me. So I could do like a persuade roll.
You feel like it does not affect them at all.
Okay,
it does not seem to be doing anything.
I don't think they can hear me, guys. I think we gotta blast our way out of here. Maybe not with fire, since we had promised that we wouldn't do that.
Can I decoy?
Yeah, no, so
what am I allowed to do it now that I'm tapped on the rolls? I'm very confused.
I wanted to see what Edgedale was gonna do.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm thinking at this exact moment, slightly better than me going horse is me going something that's gonna startle these horses.
Oh, that's what I was thinking.
Like
so I'm gonna get behind them and go. I was thinking like wolf mode.
Yeah, do it.
Or
okay.
Big ass sheepdog.
No, I like that.
Yeah.
Mastiff. I think that's an actual stat block. Is like mastiff, and I'm gonna try to hurt them.
Wolf's got to be better than mastiff for every purpose.
Okay. What spell
I like
are you using?
Wild shape.
Oh yeah.
Wild shape.
I love this.
All right, so you change into a mastiff, and you succeed in like scaring off a few of these monsters for now.
Oh, he's trying to scare the horses into bolting and trampling them.
Yeah.
Oh.
And also potentially, they're the decoy, and they chase the horses.
Yeah, but guys, just take the win because, like, the horses might trample the vineyard. We just got a free win.
I realize this is like, quote unquote, my family's horses. So yeah. If I could just scare the blights, that would be dope.
To be fair, they're not our horses. So.
I mean,
but they might be his horses. He's not sure.
Right, they might run right through everything. Is my concern.
So you change into a huge mastiff, and you start barking like in this fearsome tone, and the needle blights kind kind of think differently and back off just for a little bit. They at least think better of approaching you. They don't seem like 100% hostile, but they're definitely like thinking about attacking you soon. They feel like it feels like all of the twigs and plants are kind of acting as one in terms of like waves of creatures moving together and apart. All right, where do you go now?
Woof, woof, woof. Leroy can understand me.
The open door.
Yeah, agreed. I don't think there's a really cool way to say we go towards the open door.
We enter the house.
Well, hopefully this is the house. It looks house-ish. Are we going up or in?
Sorry, one sec.
Yeah. Team, do you want to go up or in? I guess we haven't had them described to us yet, so that's a loaded question.
I was thinking up.
I'm a little OCD, so I would be like a first, second, third floor kind of guy.
Yeah. We want to close in on the thing that's controlling the needle blights before the needle blights come back and get us, right? So it is a bit of a... But I'm also with you. I don't want to be like upstairs and there's something on the stairs that is trying to kill us, you know?
For sure. We don't have a lead on the source of the needle blights, though, correct?
No, it didn't. Well, the forest folk conjured them, they say, and they've seen a couple of them, and they said the forest folk are probably after the gems, which are buried somewhere in the land. So actually, maybe down. Does this staircase go down? Maybe down is a better option.
Could we
hold up 1 sec? Sorry, I'm back
okay.
now. All right. Cool. So you dash inside what you see is a loading dock, and there is a roof covering your escape from the main horde behind you. However, as you run along the wooden platforms on either side of the docked barrel-laden wagon within, you see a second group of blights lurch into view, their forms darkening the entryway.
Cool. The entryway into the house? Or back out towards the vineyard?
The entryway in front of you.
Oh. Well, Norb, I think you can roast these guys, right? There's no vines in here.
Yeah.
This is still the house.
Real quick, DM. Jesus, I saw that third one moving in place. I just gotta ask because of the map layout. Are we not looking at a cart full of 3 barrels of wine?
There are 3 barrels. You would presume if it had liquid in it, it would be wine.
Okay, if it did. Okay. Are we done with the skill challenge, or are we still?
So you see their forms darkening the entryway. The hook of a crane up above trembles with a metallic jingle, the earth shaking from the weight of the oncoming horde.
Man, that didn't answer my question, but...
What do you do? So I think it's more like this from what I'm reading. It's like they kind of jumped out into the entryway like this. But you can just kind of ignore the map. We're still in the skill challenge. What do you do?
Norbert, light them up. Do it.
Man, I say we see what's in these barrels and run. And I kind of signaled towards the cart and the idea of taking the cart. And I am going to... I mean, we got 2 behind us, 1 in front of us. Is that correct, Ian?
The Piddlewick is behind us.
Oh, sorry. Piddlewick always looks like an enemy.
Right?
Which isn't wrong. I mean, I stand by that. Anyways.
Damn it! Should I have gone Warhorse after all? Is that what you're saying?
There may be an opportunity coming up, good sir.
I still can. That's just a short rest resource, so.
I am going to light them up, quote unquote.
Okay.
But goodness, let me double check here.
I really should have changed my spells, by the way. I've got two. There were two main ones I was thinking about switching that out for, and either one would be like, I think game changer for these moments, but such is life.
So I'm gonna.
Always easy to say coulda.
I am going to plan to cast and There's 3, right?
Correct.
Okay. Well, we're just gonna have to deal with what we got. So I'm gonna plan to hit the one to the far right and the one to the far left, starting with the far right. I'm gonna cast a level 1 chromatic orb, and we're gonna do cold. And I know I got to roll my hit. I apologize. I think it's been a while since I've rolled chromatic orb.
You apologize.
Huh?
You said I apologize. I think.
I know. It's been a bit, dude.
Yeah.
Is it a save? And it's been I haven't rolled chromatic orb in fucking forever. There we go.
So are you hitting all 3 of them or just?
No, I'm just hitting the one.
Yeah, so if you do that, it will probably be a fail for your skill check. Just so the goal is not to kill them. The goal is to just try and get past them.
Well,
like I kind of feel bad giving you the map at all. The map is making me think you're trying to go into battle mode. So don't think about the map too much. Think about you see a bunch of needle blights. You're trying to run past them. You see like barrels. You see a crane overhead. You see a door.
Okay.
How can you maybe avoid taking attacks? Maybe like blind them for a second.
Well,
like something like that.
Well, let me spin this a different direction. For a skill challenge, you want flavor, correct? Good sir.
And usually a roll of some kind, something that like a skill. Yeah.
So my flavor is that I was asked not to burn anything, so I am going to freeze them to slow them so that we have a getaway. Like that's pretty classic in my opinion.
Okay.
Like you're gonna jump into a cart and you're looking for a getaway, so I'm going to cast a cold spell in order to slow them. That slows them, that gives us an opportunity, etc., etc. That was the flavor I was going for.
Your plan is to take the cart and get away from the house?
Yeah, take the cart and run.
No,
we get the wine.
Can't run. We can't. But it's not about the wine. It's about saving it for the Markovs.
Well,
this is this wine. But what about generations of wine?
Okay.
That is fair.
Obviously, I want to save the vineyard. But if our goal is to get into Kresk, we just need to bring them some wine.
I want to save the vineyard.
Obviously,
I'm responsible for Erwin Markov dying.
See, I'm 100% with that, but I was talking about it for like a while.
So no, I thought that you were talking about it like in character, like you were gonna make them think we were taking that.
No,
like it was rude.
No,
I thought
it
you
wasn't.
were gonna be like, let's take the wagon. Then you're gonna light the wagon on fire or something. That's what I thought this was going.
No, I really don't want to light anything on fire. Okay, I would like to retract everything. I am with the party. I would like to retract everything on that note. Well, shoot then. I guess we're just trying to get into the winery. then I don't have a multicast spell.
Do you have something that can push things out of the way, or something that can protect people, or
No, neither of those things. But
He's got burn.
I've literally got like I am a fighter in magic form. And I bring the sun to vampires.
I mean, that could be pretty distracting.
I've been looking to shake up my my spell list for a while, but we haven't leveled up.
Okay. Pitch. I could use prestidigitation to make one of them think they're on fire. They're not real bright. They don't have a mind of their own. We heard that. So I could like create a little illusory fire on one of them that would be distracting enough that we could run past. Because they're wood, right? They would be very distracted by a fire.
Yeah, I was thinking about how we did with the one.
Well,
if you wanted to do that, I think I would still make you roll for it. Probably that would be a pretty difficult DC to try to do.
I'm not saying I'm out of options. I'm just saying you denied my option, so I have to rethink an option.
Well, the goal here isn't to kill them.
All right.
The goal is to try and get the whole party passed.
So I hear you on it would be a difficult DC, but if it was a deception check, I'm pretty good at that.
You could literally just cast blindness on the dude and we could all run past. I'm just trying to move forward.
Yeah. I mean,
here's my flavor. I don't see the map. There's a dude in front of us. I cast blindness on him. Now we can all run forward. There's your flavor, bud. I was just trying to move forward.
Yeah, that's fine.
I just wasn't trying to hold it up. That's all.
That's fine.
And you are right. I did focus too much on the map. I got hyper fixated on that wagon. Like that wagon became a whole new option to me.
And like, to be clear, for a different kind of party, I think it's a great option. But I don't know. I feel like morally we're already pretty committed to this. I don't know.
So
that's my entire backstory. I have to.
So you're able to cast blindness on the one specifically blocking the door, and you are able to push him out of the way and blocking the other ones as you all kind of leap into the inner area of the winery.
And slam the door behind us.
And you slam the door behind you. Now,
and in skill challenges, those do cost spell slots or no?
Correct.
Thank you.
Correct. With skill challenges, it's usually the way it goes is if you use a level spell, it usually is an automatic success. Usually.
Are you gonna count that towards my chaos?
Yes.
Okay.
To get real chaotic up in here.
I super apologize, group, for my mishap.
No,
it's okay.
That's how it goes.
I don't think that was a mishap, right? Just
in character, honestly, we could have taken the wagon and run.
Right.
Okay.
Out of character, selfishly, I really am trying to do this quest.
All right.
Out of character.
Jesse, can you roll a D100 for me?
Yep. There you go.
68. What's a 68?
Okay, let's find out.
Do I actually find out this time?
More secret ones.
Last time it was a hidden thing.
You found out little over little.
Oh, don't like
Do
that.
what?
No, you found out what the other one was a little bit.
Okay.
It came in pieces.
Okay.
But because with the Curse of Strahd thing, you don't know whether it's Tides of Chaos or whether it's just like perennial creepiness.
Agreed.
Oh,
Like, is he actually dead, or was that just the Tides of Chaos effect?
I'm putting a chaos count as 0. Do I know my effectium?
Give me just a second. I had to think about this. Oh my gosh.
I don't like that at all.
I cast Detect Magic. Also, that's assuming he didn't just cast Fireball on us.
Total party kill. There's your level up.
we're beefy enough to probably survive one.
I think I casted a time fireball on us just now with my mishap. So, again, I feel bad. I'm sorry, team.
It wasn't. You're good, man.
You feel a familiar lurch deep inside of you, Norbert. Your fingers kind of crackle with your unstable power, and the weave or the strings kind of around you go everywhere, and then there's a sound of like glass shattering underwater, followed by a thunderous pop, like your ears pop from this noise, and you feel a pulsing sphere of utter stillness exploding out from you in all directions. Edge Theao, you were trying to cast Detect Magic and it fails.
Ah, shit. Guys, something's weird. Do I lose the spell slot, though?
Yes.
Oh, wait. I'm still a dog. I guess I went undog.
Oh.
What happened with my dog status? That determines if I tried to cast a spell or not.
No, your dog status would have stayed the same.
It stayed the same.
Yep.
And then I can undo it just fine.
Yeah, well, you see.
Yet, so who knows?
You see, like, small, like, well, you've closed the door. You can see, like, throughout the edge of this room, there was a twig monster that has collapsed now.
Ooh. Norb, did you do that?
Norbert, at the center, White Eye has collapsed to the ground.
Shit.
And is struggling to breathe.
Oh no.
Oh fuck.
I wish I could help, but I've already used all my rolls.
Can I? Well, okay. I will run to Norbert and try to help him up. Like, try to help him stand up. How's he looking?
Norbert, your eyes are open, but you feel like you're fading fast. You've recognized this feeling. You've had it before.
Do I recognize the way that he looks from before?
I would say yes. This looks very familiar to you. He's acting exactly the way he did at the tower.
Ah, fuck. This is bad. We gotta get him to another place, and I don't know where the place is.
How far shit?
You're a dog.
Oh, I undogged. I successfully undogged, right? No, I said.
I mean, it's fine. I could still talk to you while you're a dog. Wait, can I? I don't know. I already cast that spell. I don't know.
Doesn't that last for a while?
I intended to undog. I asked if I was still a dog just to know.
That is the funniest shit. 10 minutes. Yeah, no, we're well within 10 minutes. You're speaking to dog.
Right, but I don't know if whatever you just did ended my spell.
Yeah, no, I don't know what's going on. I'm apparently down. I'm just saying, speak to animals unless Edge Theal wants to undog.
What spell did you have going?
I had Speak with Animals up.
That is not up anymore.
Okay.
Yeah. Do I successfully undog?
Yes.
Okay.
Because it's like the thing at the tower where he couldn't breathe, and then he like stepped out, and then he was fine again. It's like that.
Yeah, I can't cast a spell either. Shit. I think we need to carry him a certain probably distance away as my suspicion based on how most magic works.
That's gonna be a big old problem because we're surrounded by things that are trying to kill us. Except unless if they're all collapsed. Well, yeah, but he's dying in the house.
Guess Norbert doesn't have an opinion because
I
he's
guess
just
we
down,
can
right?
drag him around the house and see if he recovers.
How does Piddlewick react?
Piddlewick is just kind of looking over at Norbert curiously and like prodding him. Norbert, you're still like awake. It's just it feels like your vision is going fuzzy. You can still speak. You can barely even stand. Like you are like sitting up is making you have vertigo type of thing. So you're like I need to like not do anything.
Like go look out the window and see if you see any ravens. Give me thumbs up if there's ravens.
Norbert would point up at the ceiling and just say, "Couch," or divan.
Okay, sure. Let's take him upstairs.
Okay.
Divan.
Get into van.
I could dispel magic if I could cast magic.
Did the stairs? So we came in and we're in this little hallway. Did these stairs go up or down that we're like standing in?
These stairs go. Now,
by all means, team. Just because I'm asking for a couch or divan doesn't mean you got to. I mean,
doesn't mean it actually.
I'm gonna feel real bad if we don't do it and then you die. So.
I mean,
it goes both directions.
I don't know what you guys think about that, but like sometimes just throw me face up on a barrel or something.
So it goes both directions. So clockwise, it goes up, and counterclockwise, it goes down.
I'm not gonna lie, metagaming a little bit, but I think if we just drag him down this hallway past this one tree blight over here far enough, I think he's gonna be fine.
I'm just saying I may be in character, like I may be asking for couch or divan, which in a situation like this is luxury. But like out of character, like honestly, even like gaming and shit, it's like maybe y'all are not in the situation of that. Like, hey, we don't got time for this shit. We're gonna lean you up against this barrel.
Yeah, well, and I'm saying in character. Out of character, I'm metagaming and counting spaces. In character, I'm saying, let's just get him as far away as possible. Directly to the west, it looks like we've got a nice open stretch.
Okay. Lior's panicky, so if Edgetheow sounds confident about that plan, we'll go with that.
Edgetheow is feeling confident, because when I tried to cast a spell, I'm like, I remember this.
But this is, it's a little different because last time we walked into it, and this time it just happened.
But it's the same vibe, right, Aaron?
Yes.
And my relatively high wisdom, I think, justifies connecting a point. There is some point around which this must center, because that's how it worked before. Maybe metagaming too much, but...
Okay. All right. So...
Who's drawing? Is that Norbert drawing or DM drawing?
That's DM drawing.
Okay. It's more significant if it's DM drawing.
Indeed.
So you get to about... You walk him all the way over, and you get to there before Norbert starts to wake up.
Cool. Huh.
What? What in the literal fucking fuck just happened?
I want to go poke the dead thing.
You did something. Oh
Um,
yeah, did you say the blights die in that radius?
So
This one
the-
collapsed.
it collapsed. It still seems like it just looks like a plant now.
Huh.
It's not like dead. It's just not moving. More resembles like a twiggy bush.
Okay.
Hey, Norb. So that's twice now that we found somewhere where we couldn't cast magic and you like couldn't exist there. Do you know what that's about?
I have no idea what that's about. Have you inspected me? Am I good? I mean, from a physical standpoint, I seem healthy. I feel healthy. But I feel off. Are y'all alright? Like, what happened?
Fine. Gonna go find. I mean, we're gonna like keep looking for. Like, we are surrounded by things that want to kill us. So, like, in that sense, we're not fine, but like, we're physically at the moment fine, and we should get back to things if you're fine.
Yeah, let's go.
Cool. Where we going, team? This thing, it's not moving. So I guess we can just walk past him. Are we going up?
I mean, we're here for the Force Enchanters or whatever the fuck, right? Let's fucking get him.
Does this staircase that is in the room with us go like? It looks like there's like a sort of a wraparound level. Does it just go up to there, or does it go up beyond that?
So that the one where you're just at over here?
No, the one that I'm standing at the base of right now. This one.
Yeah. So that one I think just goes up to Oh, hold up. That is a ramp up to the second level in that room. I think that's a 2-level room. Or I'm crazy.
And it's got like I can see the outline of it. So it doesn't. It's not a staircase up. Like, it's just this room, self-contained.
Technically, it's the second level to the same room. Like, it just has a balcony around the room. So you'll still be on a different floor, but you'll be overlooking this area. You can see the balcony kind of surrounding it.
Yeah. So I don't want to go up there because this room seems fine, I guess. I want to go back to the room space that we were in and then go up the stairs. What do you guys think? Or down? You want to go up or down?
Norbert, as you try to get closer again, you try to step towards the east direction, you start to feel faint again and immediately move back into that spot.
So I want to go wherever Norb's happy, I guess.
Hey, y'all. I think I'm just going to stay here and guard the area. Don't worry about me.
Oh, you can't move
Hold
up
on,
or
let's
down?
not split up again.
It'd be fine.
Can you move down here?
It'd be fine.
Maybe
Try
we take.
down here and see if you can be down here.
I'm good. Let me guard
Hold
the
on.
area.
Here's what I'm thinking. I take 10
We gotta
minutes.
move fast, y'all.
Why though?
Because we are getting closed in on by needle blights, so there is that.
Let's get what we came for and go. I got it. Just, can you trust me?
Hordes of blights start approaching the area. It look like they're going to try and hoard or breach the winery if they can.
Okay. I was missing that. I wasn't sure if we're safe in here.
I thought that was the entrance.
I just shut that door.
Oh, okay.
I figured you would probably want that shut.
I mean,
oh no, I was trying to
splitting-
plop myself at the entrance. I was trying to do like a sit down and catch my breath and cast fireballs for days.
if we're splitting anyway, I'm kind of thinking 1 up, 1 down. 2 up, 1 down. 2 one direction, 1 the other.
I'll go down.
I can also go down. That's fine.
Edgethau, you and Piddlewick want to go up?
Yeah, I'll take Piddlewick up with me.
Okay.
Norbert, that door is shut, but you hear some scraping on the other side of it.
Just yell real loud if you need us, Norb.
I won't.
What a G.
You are not a burden just because you need help sometimes.
I know. Damn. Just want to hold the door.
You can see the handle of the door like try to turn on you, Norbert. What do you do?
I cast Mage Hand and hold it back with my 3 hands.
Okay. Just combined with Mage Hand and your 2 hands, you're like holding it there. Can you do a athletics check?
Can I get advantage for 3 hands? It's more than 2.
That's true.
It's also more than tree.
I will say you can have advantage for having 3 hands. Technically, it's a very weak hand.
Well, 1 of 3 is a weak hand.
So, you are able to kind of force your arm and elbow up against the door while you have both your hands up against this handle as well as the mage hand helping slightly. Since it can only do 20 pounds of weight, I think. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, it's like 20.
Hey, when it comes to a knob mechanism, there's some added weight, there.
Yeah,
Before we all break, I want to say something inspirational to Norbert. Oh, I didn't mean to roll it. I'm giving you bardic inspiration.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need it.
It's a D8. Use it well.
Appreciate it.
So Lior, while you were in the area of effect that was with Norbert, you can feel your pendant getting lighter.
Ooh. Wait, where the area where he was affected, or
Correct.
near where he is now? Ooh.
Where he was affected.
Very interesting. Don't like. Can we go down the other stairs?
So
Saying
the
this
other
to
stairs.
Zaro. Can we go down the other stairs?
I'm fine with that.
All right.
So I'm on mute again.
Are you wanting to go down these stairs where you're at, Lior?
Yeah.
So going
To stay
down,
away
right?
from whatever is zapping magic out of things. Yeah.
Okay. Oh. Wait. What was this? Hope you couldn't see all that.
I didn't see anything.
Okay. All right. You and Zaro head downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Indubitably.
You do see some needle blights downstairs.
Just needle blights? Anything else?
That's all you can see offhand.
Okay. The thing that I currently see is a needle blight.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll just tell you. It's fine.
Okay. That thing. That's a needle blight.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Okay. Cool. Are we up, or is Edgethal gonna go upstairs, or what's gonna happen?
Edgethal, what are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, if we're already breaking the party, I'm gonna break it further and go the upstairs.
Okay.
At least take a peek. We can always retreat back to each other. Oh, do we have the mind speak on?
We don't. I could put it on. Actually, yeah. If we're splitting party, can I put that on?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. I think I'm up to the point. I don't know if I lost that when I got nerfed by the sword. Let me double check. Where's my psychic powers? Okay, here we go. Equal to my proficiency? Yeah, okay. Oh, it's free the first time.
So you see, Leor,
It
you
is
see
free
wooden
3
you
hours.
you see wooden pillar beams supporting 10-foot high ceiling in this ice cold cellar, which is split in two by a 5-foot brick wall. A thin mist covers the floor. Each half of the cellar features an 8-foot tall wooden partition that doubles as a wine rack. And you see this western rack stands empty.
Have the lights down here seen us yet?
Not yet.
Cool.
They have not seen you.
We were going to take Edgedale upstairs, though. I think this is the next thing we were doing.
Okay. Are you're going to join Edgedale upstairs?
No, I just didn't want to. I didn't know where the camera was at this point, you know?
Oh, sorry. There.
Yeah. I just didn't know if we were cutting to Edgedale upstairs. Or we're staying down here with me and Zaro.
Yep.
Like it's our move. Okay.
One sec. Wait, one sec for me. But actually, Zaro, can you do or not Zaro? Norbert, can you do a perception check for me?
You're excited about getting a roll again.
No.
Ready?
Yep. Ooh, okay.
Look at that.
While you are like holding this door, we're back to it with your hands bracing it. You see something you have not seen in a long time.
Hey.
You see Lancelot.
Oh, Lancelot.
And it kind of went through the door. And he looks at you and twists its head, like knowingly looking at you, Norbert. And then walks through the wall and disappears.
Is Lancelot the dog I saw this morning?
I feel like that would have been great.
I think Norbert would just be in awe. I don't think he'd know what to say. He'd just be awestruck.
And then Leor, you now see Lancelot just kind of come through the ceiling and land on the ground.
But isn't Lancelot a diamond?
He is inside of Norbert.
And he looks at you and he growls.
At me?
He growls at you.
What?
Dude.
And he runs towards you and then jumps into your chest.
Into my chest? Can I dodge?
Because he wants to be held? My dog does that.
You can do a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Leor must be going on a summer break.
10.
Yeah.
So Lancelot jumps at you and closes his mouth and then just boops your locket. And you and Lancelot both vanish.
No.
Nobody saw that coming.
I did say
Including
summer.
Lancelot?
I did say
Wait,
summer break.
We got a 4-way split now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Sweetie, come here.
And I think this is a good place to end.
I was just running out of chips to dip in my hummus.
Unless
Good point.
Zaro, I feel like you're the last one to be able to do anything if you just saw Lior and Lancelot disappear. So
I mean, I don't have a pendant. I don't know what to do about that.
What kind of hummus, bro?
Damn, that sucks.
So I'm eating Trader Joe's, I think, most expensive hummus, their Mediterranean style, which is probably their best hummus by itself. But I really love to dip their, what are these called? These are amazing.
The one with the olive?
No, rolled corn tortilla chips, chili and lime flavored, which are basically just like a superior Tostitos, or I mean, Takis, a superior Takis. And I love to dip them in hummus, but like kind of the more plain hummus is actually like the red pepper hummus is my favorite. These little chili Rito things that I call, dip them in the red pepper hummus, so good.
Fact. Apologies for the sidetrack.
Would definitely recommend. And I feel like it's healthier than just eating chips.
Name and HP did not disappear. Roll 20 glitch or glue.
that just means you're. That just means you're. That just means you're a ghost now.
Yeah, I did. I just switched to see if my token was still selectable, like if I could still move it, but I can't.
I do love the theory that we're all dead.
I mean, the whole thing is
nobody except me knows anybody in this world. Like, I'm the only person who's met anybody that could confirm or deny that, and they told me that I was dead. So,
so maybe we're all dead.
Maybe we're all dead.
I like the theory. And it's like you are kind of the string to that theory.
the string that you pull on that unravels the sweater. Like
Exactly. Really quick.
It's being strings.
Really quick before I forget, Alina, how is Slay the Princess? I bought it on discount on Steam the other day and have yet to play it. How are you feeling?
Great. Did I mention that last time?
No, it shows that you played a day ago on this Discord.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I forgot I had connected stuff to Discord. Yeah, no, I'm loving it. I'm a big fan of the Magnus Archives horror podcast, and the guy that wrote and voice acted most of the Magnus Archives is the primary voice actor in Slay the Princess. So I really enjoy his acting. But yeah, I love it. It's like it's a branching plotline, branching storyline thing, but all of that, it doesn't feel like just different variations on the same theme. Like they feel very distinct. They're like different stories depending on which way you go, which is really cool. And I feel novel for that kind of genre, right? Like a lot of even like thinking of like Baldur's Gate 3, like the choices you make are like it changes things a bit, but like except for some main beats, everything's still kind of the same. And this is not like that. Like even the length of the game changes pretty dramatically depending on the choices you make, which is cool.
Oh, okay.
And it's not clear, it's not obvious when you're making a choice that is going to have consequences, which is also interesting.
Okay. Yeah, it was highly recommended by a very good gamer friend of mine at work. Uh-huh. And so I threw it on my Steam wish list, and then it went on sale the other day, so I went in and picked it up.
So like
but I had not played it yet. Yeah. No, it was a bargain. Yeah. So when we were playing tonight, I was like, oh, I see that Alina's played Slay the Princess, so I'll have to ask her, how she feels about it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm enjoying it. I've beaten it twice, and I'm going to go back and do more because I want to kind of unveil, because there's like I bought the pristine cut, which is the added content version.
Yes, that's what I purchased as well.
Yeah, so if you read like what's in the pristine cut, because I was unclear. I was like the price difference here doesn't matter, but I was just like, what is the most packed version of it? I need to like read and figure that out. So if you read like what's in the pristine cut, it's like certain storylines they like mention the den was 30% longer, and I'm like, I still haven't found that. I haven't found that storyline. But apparently it's like a packed one, but Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Happy to hear that it's got the stamp of approval.
Yeah, and it's I think it's really they do a lot. Like it's definitely it's a horror experience, right? I wouldn't go into it thinking like it's a game and you're gonna try and win. Like it's not like that. It's a horror experience. But they do a lot with very little because they've got like it's like a graphic, like a visual, like a graphic novel style, like art style. But then they
Okay.
use this parallax effect. So as you're moving your mouse, the scene kind of shifts like in a way that's just vaguely unsettling. Like doesn't change the art, but it's just like it's good.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. Yeah,
All
let
right.
me know if you play it and what you think. I'd be curious to hear.
Yeah, will do. And also apologies for the rest of the crew. I just had to ask that.
But did you slay the princess?
I have slayed the princess many times. Doesn't always go the way you would think.
But does the princess slay you?
That has also happened many times.
Spoilers.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it depends, right? Like you choose if you're going to slay the princess or not. There's a it's funny, some of the achievements that I've unlocked and stuff, you know, you get the little Steam pop-ups as you go. And so the first ending that we got was the good ending, which is like clearly just like, you know, it's like it's clearly not, right? It's like terrible art and it's just like you got the good ending. Like it's like a joke sort of thing. But we got that one and then we unlocked we got an achievement later on that was like beat the game, parentheses, the good ending doesn't count.
Oh yeah. I mean that's par for the course.
One of the achievements this was like the real beginning of Slay the Princess, parentheses, you'll know it when you see it.
I've just been playing Night Rain, which by the way, if you want to squeeze it around, Jake, I got time.
I am still at the park. I was thinking Friday we could meet up and you can come over. I could bring my PC case over and figure that out since you said you're leaving soon.
Yes,
And then
I'm
we'll be
down
ready.
if I haven't left yet. Andy mentioned it'd be fun to be there for 4th of July and my birthday. I hate my birthday, so I don't really care where I am for it. I don't like to celebrate my birthday on the actual day.
We're gonna party though.
No, we aren't. I'm never. I don't know why. I just get kind of depressed around my birthday. It's weird.
I know the feel actually.
It's like every day of the year except around my birthday.
Well, my child stole my birthday, so I don't even get those anymore.
Thank God.
It's because